So I'm out and about. Just done some shopping for the co-living, co-working space. We needed some whiteboards and corkboards and whatnot. So decided to drive out. And since I have some time, because I'm not rushing to another meeting. Yo, JT, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Hey, so I decided to drive around town and show you what Chiang Mai is like right now, since I don't think I've been doing enough broadcasts. This guy is just stopping right in front of me. I think he's doing delivery. Hey, Paula, how's it going? So this will be a little drive around town sort of thing. Uh, the the restrictions in Chiang Mai is a little tightened up because we just became a red zone from a yellow zone a couple of days ago. Now, the red zone is not the highest restriction zone because we do have another color, which is dark red. So most of the establishments, restaurants can be open, but they've already ceased selling of alcoholic beverages in restaurants and pubs. So bars effectively cannot be open starting today. Can you leave your city? I can leave my city. I can travel to another province because I'm not in a dark red zone. So if you live in Bangkok, right? Bangkok is currently a dark red zone. And if you live there, then you would have problems leaving the province unless you're vaccinated, unless you are exempt. So you need to fill in forms, you need to register yourself. You can leave the province if it's absolutely necessary, but you're not encouraged to do so. I follow Patty on YouTube. Patty on YouTube. If you want the most updated information about Thailand, Richard Barlow on Twitter is a good guy to follow. He has very up-to-date information. He traveled all provinces in Thailand. I don't know if he can do it right now, but I'm actually just driving around the old city malt. There's an ambulance in front of me. But you see this road itself, right? It's normally very congested, even though it's only 10 a.m. in the morning. So right now, there's barely any cars. I want to drive into the old city in a bit, so I'm just looking for a road to drive. Dr. D! So I'm on the north side of the old city. We're just doing a little driving scope because I'm lazy and I don't want to walk. No, I just finished shopping something, so I don't feel like walking around. But up in front of us, that's Doi Suthep. That's Doi Suthep. So I'm happy to see you guys. Hey Dean, how's it going? I'm just driving very slowly, 30 kilometers per hour, so that's like 20 miles. Remember Kim's place, Into the Woods? Remember my good friend Kim? So she has one shop in Chiang Mai, which is on the right-hand side, right here. That's open, but unfortunately, her Bangkok branch has to discontinue. So she decided to make a very tough decision, and she decided to shut down her Bangkok branch of Into the Woods, the cafe, because Bangkok has been really, really suffering in terms of operations, not allowed to open. There's no dine-in allowed, and she's been paying rent for almost like a whole year with very little businesses, you know. Yeah, so unfortunately, she has to close down her Bangkok shop. Very different. Hey, Lena, how's it going? So this is Pun Space. This is where I used to work. You know the scene that I have like huge trees. This is the street. Yeah, so it's super quiet, right? You can barely see any cars here. Um, and all the shops along the roads, they're just closed. I mean, you still have these street vendors on the side, on the left hand side, if you can see it. But most times they don't want to come out. They don't want to meet people. They're afraid of the pandemic. We have 46 confirmed COVID cases in Chiang Mai. It's a population of about 1 million people in the province. So it's a very low number in terms of people uh, confirmed with COVID. Vaccinations increasing yet. And they are increasing slowly, but just very, very slowly. Um, Overdoing it, I believe so. There's these very nice spa salons, spa places. They're slashing prices to half price, so you can get an hour of a massage or a spa treatment that would originally cost 800 baht. So that's somewhere around 30 US dollars, which is already cheap, right? But now you can get it at 300 baht, which is like 10 bucks for an hour in a very nice place, air conditioned. People are very well dressed, clean. You know, I am in Chiang Mai, Sudag. How's it going? So they have to slash prices, and they still can't get any businesses because most people don't want human contact, and there's virtually no tourists. Are you supporting the business? Well, I'm trying. I go to massages if I can, but I can't go on a daily basis, right? Um, but look at the trees; they're so nice. It is, Dr. D. It is very hard on the businesses. There was a protest at the east gate of the old city. I'm going to drive over there and show you around. There was a protest on Sunday, anti-government protests. They were calling for the prime minister to resign because of his incompetency and his cabinet, obviously. For 10 bucks, you would go daily. We would very much appreciate your business, JT, but flying into Thailand is also difficult right now. You need to buy an insurance, you need to apply for a cert of entry. In the Thai embassy, you can apply that online, but you also need to submit all the proof of travel documents, including quarantine hotel reservation for 14 days in Bangkok, including your round trip flight tickets. Did they get blasted by water and rubber bullets? No, no, no. It was very peaceful. There wasn't a lot of people. Are you slashing your homestay? Yeah, I have to. You know, my Airbnb in town, I have to cut prices almost by half, man. So this is a very famous temple on the right hand side, and it's virtually empty. What JD Luang? And there used to be like hotels and restaurants across the street on the left hand side here, and it's also empty, right? There used to be tuk-tuk drivers, you know, like just hustling and buzzing, and there's virtually nothing here. It's all empty. All these places are either quiet, empty, or they closed down. So I'm just driving. I'm driving in the old city. On the left hand side, this is a school. Schools are also closed, so kids cannot go to school. They have to study online, even though many people don't have internet or a tablet. And this is the road to my old home. Yeah, people have to wear a mask. It's so quiet, man. Like there's no traffic whatsoever. You know, like we people in Chiang Mai, they used to dislike driving in the old city or in Niman area because there would always be traffic jams. Now there's nobody. There used to be a Texan barbecue rib place down the alley on the left hand side. It's called Lone Star. Uh, it's operated by a fellow Texan, and he couldn't support his business. He custom made two smokers, and and his ribs were it's very good. I liked it. This is one of the most busy. Like this is the busiest streets um, inside downtown Chiang Mai. There's nobody here. You can sign up for an elephant tour on the right hand side. That's closed. Oh, it's open, but nobody's signing up for it. So this is Taipei Gate. This is going to be the gate that I'll be driving around, showing you what it looks like. This car is trying to back up. This road here on the right hand side. Am I going for a stretch? Dave, I might go again next week. I don't think I'll go this week because I had a massage yesterday. You think we remember this area, right? So this is Taipei Gate, right? This is the east side of the old city. This by far is the busiest street, and it's empty. All the shops on the left hand side, pharmacies, restaurants for foreigners. There's a ramen shop, money exchange, a Muay Thai boxing arena. Everything's closed. Everything's closed. Right? I don't know if you can see it. I can't turn my camera angle, unfortunately. This hotel here, it's just like deserted. Burger King. There's no business at Burger King. I mean, nobody eats at Burger King if you're from Chiang Mai, but sometimes the foreign tourists, they want a bite of something familiar, so they come here, but there's no business with Burger King. The right-hand side is the Molt, right? So that's the Molt. It's not the Ping River, but that's the Molt. We're going to do a U-turn, so you get to see on the other side of things. And I'll drive along this road called Loi Craw Road. It's basically the street Cowboy. It's equivalent to the Cowboy Street in Bangkok with all the bars and naughty massage places and all that. It's not busy to begin with, but it's well, I mean, it's in the morning right now, so it's going to be dead, but still. So follow Dave in Osaka if you haven't followed him yet, although I doubt anyone doesn't know about Dave. He did an interview with two of his friends in Bangkok, Thailand. That was a nice one. But this is the Taipei Gate. On the right hand side, this is like a square that used to have all of the tourists coming here and taking selfies and feeding the pigeons and whatnot. It's dead. It's dead. All these tourist operators, right, on the street. I mean, you don't see anything opening. I have to drive slowly as well. Man, I was there watching the pigeon show. Ah, okay. Yeah, right. So, where's that street? So this is, I'm turning into the Lloyd Cross Street. So this, you have all these bars, like Lucky Bar, I don't know, whatever bar. The white folks usually, or the foreigners, would come into the street and they would drink, chill with the local bar ladies, get a massage, the tourist stuff, typical ones. A lot of them have these rent for sale signs put up. So there's nothing here. Interestingly enough, I heard that Le Méridien Hotel is going to be converted and rebrand into the Marriott. And I think they're also renovating. So if you look top left, there's a brown building further out. That's the Le Méridien right now. And I think they're going to rebrand it into a Marriott. They have tattoo places, massage places, hostels, everything. Yeah. It's a very weird dog. So in front of us, that's the Night Bazaar. That's where Hard Rock Cafe is. Of course, it's dead. The Night Bazaar is also a place where a lot of the tourists goes. It's ordered to shut down because you can't, like, they don't let people operate. Also, the night market, like the Sunday walking street, that's closed. So this is Le Méridien on your left, and then there's going to be a hotel on the right. They're going to rebrand it. Oh yeah, I saw the sign, the Imperial Hotel. They're going to they're gonna renovate it and they're gonna turn it into an intercontinental. So that's interesting. No traffic, zero traffic, right? This place here, this is also a big hotel on the right hand side. I don't know if they're gonna do anything about it, but I think a lot of the rich folks, the landlords, I think it's a time for them to also, kind of re-strategize. So they're closing down these really, really old hotels because there's no business anyway. Hey, Pakistan. And they might introduce some new hotel brands to operate them when the country opens up. So the rich are not affected much, right? They have enough cash to sustain. But I shared a news. Wait, am I going? No, this is a two-way road. I shared a piece of news on my Facebook timeline. Um, Suicide rates is record high in Thailand since 18 years ago. So there's a lot of people really struggling without jobs, without money. They're depressed, they're going bankrupt. And so, some people decided to end their lives. And that's also part of the reality of the whole pandemic thing. Happy Gora. How's it going, Happy Gora? So I'm not streaming as often as I usually used to, but when I can, I'll do some scopes, right? Or I'll do some streams. So right now, put money on the table when everything is half price. Well, I think even if everything is half price, we have to be spending money cautiously. I have a co-living space I'm running in the old city, but I don't plan to open up my co-living operation anytime soon, because that also means I have to hire more people. I have to turn on the lights, and that is operational expenses that I want to save until I know for sure I have enough bookings to sustain business. More suicides than death from infection. I don't know if there are more suicides than death. Drug use is up as well. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised, right? Food on the table. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just doing circles, right? This is one of the busiest areas in Chiang Mai. Man, it's so tranquil to a point it's scary. Man, yeah. Like even my wife when she drives into town, because we live out of town right now, and we're like, wow, all the shops they have the signs, for sale, for rent. You go into a coffee shop, there's virtually nobody inside. Um, and yeah, you know, the only operation left is the big brands or the owners who bought the land and they have their land so they don't have to pay rent. Those are the people surviving. But other than that, and the essential businesses, right? It's the tire shop, the clinics, the mechanics. Those will always survive. But don't forget, a lot of the businesses in Chiang Mai, they depend on tourists, right? So no tourists, no business. It felt like the apocalypse happened, right? Um, so we're on the south side of the old city. On the left hand side, this is the Saturday walking street, also called the Silver Street. This used to be a very popular place for tourists and local people to buy silver jewelry. And yeah, it's also quiet. Hey Walter, how's it going? So you see these red trucks on the left hand side. They're called songtiao. Songtiao means two benches, two stripes. So they're the local transportation for people who want to just hop in and hop out. Usually they charge like 30 baht. That's a dollar. No, yeah, that's less than a dollar, and you can go from one place to the city to another place. The Chinese consulate is up in front. So on the left hand side, that's where I help my son and my daughter get the Hong Kong passport. this building on the left hand side. The American consulate is on the other side of town, and it's more like it has more security than the Chinese consulate. So cheap. Yeah, I know. Is home cheap to buy now? I might want to invest for future Airbnb. Um, I mean, yes. Condominium prices and home prices are very like bargainable, if that's a word. You can there's way more flexibility to bargain for properties if you want to buy one here. Hello, am I still here? Check, check, mic check, camera check. I saw a little warning sign. But I mean, if you have cash and if you really want to buy asset, and if you have a reason to stay here for retirement or something, then yeah, you can consider it. But don't use it as a tool of investment. It's not the best way to invest your money, to be honest. I was off for 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, that's weird. How's the resolution, by the way? I see David's scope. I see David's broadcast with Haps one day, and it was really, really crisp. So I was really impressed with it. You know? Yes, I am. Okay, great. Okay, good. So I'm going back towards the north side of the city, and I'm going to park my car. I'm going to walk into my co-living space. It's quiet, but it's expected. We have maybe averaging 3 to 4 members to work at our space on a daily basis. It's actually not bad considering how things are, and we are a new business and not many people know about us, but we're barely surviving. Maybe Gok Samui instead. Yeah, I don't know about buying a property at the beach side. Maintenance is an issue because you have sea breezes and any structure that's near a seashore is very prone to corrosion, Can foreigners buy in Thailand? Foreigners can buy condominiums, but you can't own land. So most foreigners, to get around the system, if they really want a house, they either marry a Thai or they open a shell company. I don't advise that. If you know someone that you can really, really trust, then you can sign some paperwork with them and have a shell company to own land and build a house. But you can actually lease. You can actually do a long-term lease of 30 years of a land, and then you can build a house and own the house. That is an option. So I think 30 years is mostly sufficient for most people, and you can extend it, right? You can have options to extend it. Did Andy do return or in U.S.? I think he's in Chiang Mai, but I seem to have lost contact with him. I don't know. We can trust you. I don't know. You can trust me, not with your money. Never trust the Chinese with your money. Okay, I just passed my co-working space. I need to find a spot to park. If not, I have to park in that empty land. Never trust the Chinese with your money. Hey, Louise. Maybe I can park here, but it's a little walk. I have to drop off the whiteboards. Hold on a sec. So the weather is nice. It's not hot. It's not too sunny. I like it just like this. I kind of want to move away the cones, but you know what? I'm just going to park here temporarily. Oh, hey, we have members. It's a regular. Can I leave you here for a second? I'll be back. You guys can check among yourselves. Wait, I need to wear a mask. Hey guys! So there's going to be a HAPS marathon with travel broadcasts. I think I signed up for it. It's going to be super early, but I see Louise also sign up for it. I'm going to make an announcement later, but I think there's going to be a travel marathon thingy. Maybe Louise can. Suppose someone steals us. That's not going to happen in Chiang Mai. But if that happens, tweet me where my phone is. Yeah. Yeah, the time is bad for me, so I have to go last. Me too, because we're in the same continent, right? So it's gonna be like 6:30 in the morning for my broadcast. I have to like wake up super early for that. Hold on a sec. I'll be back. You guys should chat a bit. Wait, let me turn the camera. I just have to load off some stuff and then I'll be with you guys. Hold on a sec. Okay. Hey, John Harry. All right, so let's park the car and then I'll bring you to the co-working space. How about that? Yeah, so I signed up for the travel broadcast marathon thing. Timing is not ideal, but I get it. This looks really cool. It's like an old school Jeep. They drive it a lot, but secondhand cars here are very strangely expensive. Okay. Just gonna make see. Might not be reading the messages yet. We're in the city. It's super tight. Thursday morning for us. Oh, okay. Is it this Thursday or which Thursday? I can't. I just put my name on the list, but I didn't really look at which day it is. It's 6:30 in the morning anyway, so there's definitely nothing for me to do. Okay. Let's just park here. I'll bring you guys out. Oh, hey, hi there. I know, we need to fix up the parking lot. We will do it when we get enough cash. But this is Chiang Mai, so things are a little rustic. This is not our building. So this used to be a whole driveway, and then they decided to build this little temporary sheltered place for a temporary restaurant. So now they sell like quick food for people to eat and some crepes. So so this is the road. What crossing is right in front of us? And then this is the side that goes to Doi Sutep, which is a very famous mountain. And this is our space. Oh, Chiang Mai. Oh, everything is done, by the way. I don't remember the last time showing you the place, but there's members inside right now. I'll point to the place outside so you can have a look at it. Ta-da! So the sign is put up. Is that the parking lot for the co-living guest too? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, John. So here is where our coffee shop starts. So we've really fixed up the place. It looks really, really nice right now. This is our coffee shop. It's called Native. Native. Yeah. So some Instagrammers have started to discover this place, and they started like coming here and take selfie photos and all that. It's a big culture. Hold on, that's Tuki. Hey, I went shopping. Hey. Yeah. There's a whiteboard, but I'm good. Is it Alt Control Delete? No, it's just Alt. Hold on. Okay. Which Instagrammers? Thai ones. Hey, Marna. So we actually have one guest and two guests. Woohoo! We have customers. Hey, Tuki, can you ask Atang to put these inside the private office? Yeah, I'll send a mark. And then this one is, I'll show you what it is. Yeah. So I'll tell you later. So this is a local brand. We have Thai Chiang Mai made organic body wash, shampoo, and laundry detergent. So the idea is you pay how much you fill. You can bring your own container. Have I seen Thailand to Thailand? Yes, I have seen him. I think he's also back to Chiang Mai. But they have their own crew, right? So I don't know what they're up to, honestly. Try reaching out to them. They probably have their own agenda. So these are the things that we're selling. This is a consignment thing, but we don't give free, cheap, bad quality shampoo to our guests. If they want to buy from us, we sell organic stuff made in Thailand, or they can go out to buy. Yeah, so eco-friendly. This is our phone booth. I don't know if I show you this. So this is our little booth for video conferencing or anything that you need to be having some privacy. But we also added these selfie lights just to make sure people are going to be looking sharp when they do any video conference calls. How about that? So the difference is quite drastic, but yeah, like it. So this is our phone booth. So the business lounge is finally ready. So this is the but this is our co-working lounge. So basically, you have a day pass, a week pass, and it includes access to this place. You have free water. You can keep your food here. You can, and then there's snacks and all that. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if I've shown you the private offices yet. And 5G and Wi-Fi, so there might be a little disconnection. I want to show you this place here. This is our private office, right? But this thing here is actually a convertible. So we need to grease it up a bit, but we're using it as a private office room. But here, it's like a Murphy bed, right? So you turn it, and you can sleep here. If I bought the mattress already, yeah. Okay. So this is our flexi bedroom or our private office. We also bought a few of these height adjustable chairs. So there's actually a plug. Once you plug it in, you can actually adjust the height of this chair, because this table, because people like standing and working at different height. So this is our private office, and we have 4 of them. They just finished working on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I just bought a cork board so I can put here as a notice board. Yeah. So it took us more than a few months to figure out how to do the Murphy bed. It's quite hilarious, but yeah, finally got it done. So this is the co-working lounge in Building B. Let me see if I can show you at the back the garden. We're still finishing up the wall, but I want to show you at the back. It used to be a construction site, but we've finally put on some lawn. So this is going to be our party space. He's not peeing there, is he? No. Yeah, we have a huge tamarind tree. Just hang some lights. This is the back access to the residential floors. So we have 5 bedrooms up there, 5 bedrooms down there, 4, and then 13 in the main building, and we have 27 rooms. So everything is set. We just need to buy the rest of the mattresses, linen, and furniture, and we should be ready for operation when the country opens up. Yeah, so it's a simple design, but put a lot of thought into it, making sure we can get the hotel license, and yeah. All right. So this is the quiet zone, but I'm gonna leave you here because I have to get started and working. So you go here. Great, Lena. Can you work remotely? Like I understand there's a lot of companies right now that allow employees to work remotely. So the main idea here is you can travel to Thailand, you book a bedroom, and the reservation also includes a working desk. So let's say if you want to stay here for a few weeks, but you're not taking a holiday, you're actually working. So you're working away from the office. But we give you all the amenities, you don't have to worry about it, right? Yeah, so living space, social space, and working space. That's basically how the place is like I can at the moment, right? So yeah, we're all set. You just have to book and come. Okay, guys. I'm gonna shut off the stream, but nice talking to you. Let people know, but I may need to go back soon. Right. Well, we'll see, right? Maybe you can request something every year or something, like travel and work. You said and you do is back in CM. Hey, Glenn, that's what I believe. I see his Instagram, and I think he's in Thailand at least, but I don't know if he's in Chiang Mai specifically. All right. Take care. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.